Hi, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Scott Gagliardi here with your First Alert Weather Extra. First one of the month of May. And yeah, we have a lot to talk about because there is some pretty unsettled weather that could be making its way into Connecticut. Not so much at all today or tomorrow, even through Saturday. It's really the end of the weekend and especially into next week. That's when we're seeing some of the signals really favoring some rain, to say the least. Looking quite unsettled. At this point, it's really been a tough forecast, but things are starting to come at least a little bit closer together to favor some of that, we'll call it unsettledness right now. But yeah, some heavy rain is possible, maybe even a few storms as well. But today, we're not seeing any of that. It's beautiful. It's an excellent start to the month. The new month, 50 degrees in Hartford. Wind speeds are calm. There's a few thin clouds out there, but they're not producing any rainfall today. Waterbury, the Brass City, looks good, 52. Winds there out of the east-northeast at 5. You see plenty of people outside. You might need a light jacket this morning, but you'll quickly be able to get rid of that by, in New Haven already, nearly 60. But over the next couple of hours, everybody climbs well up into the 50s, 60s. And this afternoon, we're going for 70 in a few inland towns. The exception would be where you're looking, New London, Groton, say Stonington, Mystic. Well, you'll be likely held back a bit cooler, closer to that, say 60-degree mark, maybe low 60s. But that wind will be coming off of the water today, so you're looking at cooler temperatures than what we had yesterday, where inland towns, we did reach 70. It was a beautiful, beautiful day yesterday. 80 on Tuesday. Recapping the month, you can see basically split between days below average and days above. In terms of rainfall, we definitely had those April showers. The most rain we saw was back on the 26th, over 1 3/10 inches. So going forward, is looking pretty wet for May. Not today, though. You see slightest chance for that sprinkle existed way off to the north, maybe through the notch there. But that's it. We're not expecting, we won't be seeing any rainfall here locally today. Temperatures, everybody climbing quickly. We've had about a 10-degree jump in the last hour. 40s, 50s, even in New Haven, you're near 60. So improvements in terms of the temperatures are expected throughout the rest of the morning and especially this afternoon. It's going to be a nice afternoon, mostly sunny. We'll call it comfortable. Dew points, they're certainly on the low side. 30s to near 40, measuring some moisture out there, but not much. These change, though, in a pretty big way over the next couple of days. You're going to feel the mugginess out there by the time we get towards tomorrow, especially on Saturday, though, likely into Sunday, too. Now, satellite and radar shows clouds moving in from the west, but these will be breaking up throughout the morning, and we're going with mostly sunny skies this afternoon. But the rain, so right now we're looking at a level 1 out of 4 risk for excessive rainfall. This is on Sunday. So today's Thursday. Tomorrow we're fine. Maybe a spot shower in the morning, and then in the afternoon it's really not a big deal, though. Saturday, we increase those shower chances a bit, and then it's really late Saturday evening into the overnight and into Sunday, where, yeah, that excessive rainfall is possible. Same thing even into Monday at this point. So this is technically, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days out. You take it with more of a possibility rather than a likelihood. So we will definitely be fine-tuning this over the next couple of days. Don't be surprised if you see some areas of the state come out of this excessive rainfall possibility, and don't be surprised if there's some increase with some heavy rainfall. Right now, the main axis of the heaviest rain looks to be just west of Connecticut. Wouldn't be surprised to see a level 2, possibly a bit west, but it's very close to Connecticut, so we have to keep a close eye on it. Now, First Alert Futurecast took you through the whole day today. Nothing besides a cloud or two. High pressure off towards the east, just off the coast of Cape Cod. Clouds increase, though, late tonight, and check this out. By 3, 4, 5 a.m., so pre-dawn hours, you're waking up early with Scott Haney, and yeah, there could be a couple showers, maybe a quick downpour. This is in advance of a warm front, which will bring in our moisture levels to increase, as well as shifting our winds to that south and southwesterly direction. But throughout the daylight hours tomorrow, could have a few breaks of sun. It'll feel a bit muggier, and the low-end chance for a shower. Most of tomorrow's just fine as well, again, with the exception of the morning hours. Pre-dawn hours, I should say. And then by Friday night, we're tracking a cold front. And notice it can bring some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. That's late Friday. So you're heading to the Yard Goats game today, you're just fine. Tomorrow could be a bit of a different story. Then by the time we get towards Saturday morning, some clouds. Rainfall is very close by, but likely staying dry through most of the daylight hours on Saturday. And then look what happens by Saturday evening and Saturday night. Some of that rain, some rumbles of thunder, because not only is the excessive rainfall a possibility, but the Storm Prediction Center has put all of southern New England and well down to the south in a level 1 out of 5 for the possibility of some stronger thunderstorms. Now, it's not the primary threat. We're certainly keeping a closer eye on the heavier rainfall, but it's something to keep an eye on Saturday. Now, in addition to all this rain that we're expecting, the dew points, so the moisture levels, they'll be increasing and they'll stay elevated. I mean, dew points of 60, upper 50s to 60, not terrible, but noticeable. That's we were not calling it humid, but it's borderline muggy. So compared to how dry things have been, especially today, I mean, you're going to feel a jump from the 30s and 40s in terms of a dew point to the 50s and near 60. I guess if there's any good news, it's that at least we're not dealing with a chilly rain. The 6 to 10 day outlook favors temperatures above average, and that's what we're forecasting. I mean, the coolest day over the next 7 comes in on Sunday, low to mid 60s, but then we're back up to the 70s by next week. Speaking of 70s, today for inland towns, looking at 71 at Bradley, 70 at Hartford, and everybody else, those 60s, the exception being along coastal Middlesex and New London County, looking at those upper 50s to near 60. Either way, it's bright and it's comfortable for everybody. If you're heading to the Yard Goats game this evening, they are playing, I believe it's the Bay Sox, the Chesapeake Bay Sox. They're a Baltimore Orioles affiliate, but they play them today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. So as mentioned, you go today, just fine. First pitch, 63 degrees. Bring a light jacket. It'll be cooler by the 9th inning with clouds increasing. Tomorrow, better chance for showers. Saturday, not bad. But if you have tickets for the game on Sunday, it looks pretty wet. Lows tonight, though. When you wake up by tomorrow, we're talking upper 40s to low and possibly even middle 50s. We are mostly cloudy. It's milder than it was last night. And some of those showers that we showed you, maybe a heavier downpour, those come in, say, well after midnight, before sunrise tomorrow. Your first alert 7-day forecast. Today, low 70s. Tomorrow, mid and upper 70s. And the isolated chance of a shower, not a big deal for tomorrow. Saturday, likely the drier of the 2 weekend days at this point. Still mild, upper 70s. And remember, a bit of mugginess out there as well. Sunday, looking at showers. At this point, the signals are favoring more of the rainfall. So Sunday, looking pretty wet right now. And at this point, at least into Monday, possibly Tuesday, looking a bit more likely on the unsettled side. Notice the cooler days, though. That's Sunday and Monday, low to mid 60s, but back up to the upper 60s to near 70 for Tuesday and Wednesday. Notice no chilly overnights, 50s, near 60, and then 40s to start next week. Your shoreline high temperatures over the next 7. Today, 63, 70s for tomorrow, near 70 on Saturday. But once again, the wetter days of the next 7 at this point look to be Sunday and Monday. We'll call it late Saturday, Sunday and Monday. But subject to change, considering how things look with the computer models. They've slowly been coming together, but we look at more than just the computer models, and we're thinking the end of the weekend at this point, looking on the wetter side. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great first day of May, a great Thursday, and check back later. We'll have another update with our First Alert Weather Extra tonight at 9:30. All right, guys, take care. Thanks.